what is your view? Because one of the biggest things people now kind of struggle with is, do I bother going to university? Do I bother learning? Because I can go and become an entrepreneur and I can make money the quick way, or I can be creative and I can make money that way. What's your view on that?
I have a mixed view on university.
Okay.
I feel like with university, if it's something where you need to go down that route to get to where you need to get to in terms of whether it's, that's required for you to become and do, law, because you need to go to university, get your degree, and able to go to the next step. So, but I genuinely feel like you can learn, like physically learn things at the same time. And I feel like, I know a lot more successful people that didn't go, this is the thing, that didn't go to uni, that learned trades from when they left school and college and just learned trades and built. And as well, those people, because they was physically on the ground doing stuff, they're 3 years ahead really. When you come out of uni and you're 21, but they left college at 18, and they've been in the field.
It's almost like an apprentice.
Yeah, and they got the experience, like the real life experience, because at the end of the day, even, as you know, like hiring certain people, just because they've got a degree, it doesn't mean they're the best at what they're doing. No. And I've hired people that have got
highly
degrees,
qualified,
everything on paper, incompetent.
And
then I've hired people that don't have a degree, but they've got the experience, they've got the work, and they've done it. And I would rather that person. And I know so many successful people that have gone down that route. So me personally, if it's just a degree for the sake of a degree, not because you need to get that degree to get to where you want to get to, then I would say no. But if that's the path you need to get, the job or whatever it is that you're trying to do, then I would say yes, obviously, because you need to, degree, you might need your masters and this to get that job. But the practicality, I'm for the practicality of things and just learning how to do something. Do you know what I mean? Like people just, getting on with it and learn how to do this and becoming a master at your craft. Because, I don't think uni might necessarily teach you how to be a master at something. Do you know what I mean? Like, whereas, and then, for example, you could learn everything that you need to learn in university for something, but then at the same time, someone that's actually on the ground experiencing it can learn just as fast, but even on a more practical way.
I guess it's the theory and the practical, isn't it?
Yeah, and I just think practical. Me
So
personally.
you're practical over theory.
In certain aspects. I'm really like just crack on and get on with it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know so many people that might go to school and study drama, but then there's someone that went and got an agent and started applying for roles, and they didn't go to university and study drama and all of this stuff, but they're now in the top roles in film because they was on the ground and just doing it. And I just feel like there's a balance. So
I did drama, by the way.
Did you do drama?
Yeah. I love performing arts. I love literature. I love English. I love the expression. Didn't go down that route. I became a banker instead, but
But you get what I'm saying though. Like I feel like you can just really go for things if you get on the ground and do it, even if it's starting in a small role. Like I've met people that was, just the runners. Become
of course.
the main person.
And
And that's just because they wanted the experience. They got in there and then grew within the company, and now they're doing great things. So I genuinely feel like the practicality of it is just as important, in my personal opinion.
And it's true. And I think sometimes it's almost the chicken and egg of people need you to have experience, but unless you get the opportunity to have that experience, how do you get that experience? So a lot of people have degrees and they study, they're well qualified, but they can't find a job, and sometimes they're overqualified. So I think it's a balance that people just need to figure out the right solution for them.
100%. 100%. But me personally, when I'm looking to work with people or hire people, like I do look at the CVs and I see loads of academic stuff. But then I'm like, have you actually been on the ground and done this role that I'm asking for? And if it's not as much, but you've got all the experience theoretically, then it's like, all right, cool. But then if someone comes and said, I was here, I worked on this campaign, I've done this, okay, That is more my...
It's experience.
Experience.
It comes back to experience.
So, yeah.
Okay. Well, look, I mean, so
you can do both.
Yeah, you could do both.
You can do both.
And I think now that the world, in the digital space anyway, it allows you to be able to flexible, right?